Okay, so we're here at Target. Got a problem in the family restroom with the toilet that is wiggling and not secured to the wall properly. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. All right, so we have this brand new remodeled bathroom. We took off the wall-mounted toilet. It was in fact almost quarter of an inch away from the tile wall, and try to tighten it up all the way, and it just keeps wiggling. So we're in a process right now of removing the tiles and trying to open up the wall to see what's going on. Okay, so we opened up the wall and we did find the bracket is wiggling. So looking at the bracket in the back here, we found the bolt in the back is actually disconnected, and that's why it's wiggling. So hopefully by putting a washer on that and tightening it down should solve the problem. We'll check it out after we tighten it all up and see if that works. Okay, so besides the disconnected rod in the back, we found that disconnected. It's not sitting properly and grabbing the back of this bracket. Besides that, we also found that the bracket leans forward quite a bit. So that's part of the reason why the toilet, when it's mounted to the wall, is just leaning forward and has like a quarter-inch gap on the top of it. So what we want to do is we want to find a way to push this bracket back and get it level. If anything, we want to get it where it's leaning back just a bit, so the weight of the toilet and somebody sitting on it can bring it where it needs to be versus too far down. So what we're going to do is we're going to loosen the whole thing up and maybe stick a washer on this side and a washer on this side, just to get it to lean back and get that bubble where it needs to be, because it's leaning forward quite a bit. So we're going to try to get this bracket all adjusted and then see what happens. Okay, so we were able to get a washer underneath the legs of the bracket, and then we were able to secure the back with a bigger washer and tighten it down to where we have the bubble a little bit facing forward instead of backwards. So that means that the top will be nice and snug. So in other words, when we mount this toilet and put pressure on it, it'll come out just a bit and get nice where it's supposed to be. All right, so I think we are nice and secure. She's nice and tight. Nothing's moving. Now just a matter of covering up this wall and then retiling, and that should do it. Okay, so we got the wall put back together. We got the bracket adjusted where the bolts are sticking out 2 1/4 inches from the tile, and that should be perfect for the wall-mounted toilet when we put it back on. So just got to finish up the tile work and then let it set, and then we can go ahead and grout it. All right, we got the tile work all set. Now we're just going to let that sit up a little bit, and then we're going to apply the grout, and then we can mount the toilet. Okay, toilet is back in place. We have a ton of tile left over. We only needed 1 box and the guy ordered like a dozen. So everything is working properly. No more gap. When you sit on the toilet, it no longer moves. So we are in good shape.